Hey, welcome to my channel. Yeah, some of you have been saying, what do you look like? So this is me wearing my channel swag and just doing a little video here. We're trying to finish up the, what you call it, the green, the Fast and Furious Mitsubishi. And what I've been working on is getting just the electronics in and also giving you guys some updates to future stuff I'm going to be doing and you know, that kind of stuff. And basically what I did was I had to, work on the interior because I'm using the Make It Right, I'm sorry, Make It RC chassis from those guys over there. And they had a certain way of fitting these into the model kits. So basically, we have to cut and hack and do all kinds of stuff to get these things to fit in nicely. And that's, part of the craft, and it makes it more exciting for me. I don't know about you guys, but I like doing that. I like having to use my, imagination and get these things built. Also, I'm a new channel, so you guys like and subscribe if you like. If not, well, you're probably not looking, not watching. So, but we're a new channel, and I'm not here to like sell you guys anything or make any money. I'm here to just have fun and share my experience with you guys with these different types of builds that I'm doing. And, my passion, hopefully it'll inspire you guys to join up with us in the craft. And, we also, there's some creators out there that I just love. They are fantastic. Make It RC and, the Aztec Dummy and Spruverse. These guys are phenomenal and they're amazing builders. I've learned so much from watching these guys. And I hope you guys check them out too. They're really good. And believe me, I'm not getting paid to say that. I'm not sponsored by anybody, as you could tell. I'm hardly a spot on the universe right. I'm just a spot on the universe right now. But hopefully you guys will join me and my adventures. I'm doing some different unique things as well. So basically, I started working, building up the chassis. I got the electronics in. I'll go a little more deep with that in a little bit. And also, land, air, and sea. Bob, where's your air and sea, right? So this is my first version of the land, right? The car on land. And I'm doing mostly right now I'm kind of like in a movie car mode. So I'm building a lot of movie cars. And I'm a big Batman freak, so you're gonna see a lot of Batman content. Sorry about that. If you're not a Batman fan, sorry. I just love Batman. So I'll just show you. This is something I'm doing. It's the Land, Air, and Sea RC bat plane. This was a 3D printed plane, and I just got done putting all the electronics in. You can see that. And I got a really nice heavy duty motor on this guy, brushless. And I'm gonna have it on. It's a, I think, hot RC comms. So I'll be using that. And yeah, it's really nice. It's a fun build, really fun. And they're not using. I'm not using balsa wood. I'm using 3D printed everything in here. And also it's not like the old paper filament that you would put on these wings. These are my rear rudders, and it's like a shrink wrap almost, if you may. And it's really good. And so that's my air. And also I have the bat boat. When I was a kid, I was placid in front of the TV watching this series, and now I look back at it and it's so many laughs. Adam West, great guy. Didn't know him personally, but from what I hear, he was a great guy, and he just, he did the part like the comic book, you know. But yeah, so I'm going to be building this guy up. I'm going to convert it into an RC car, I mean boat, and I have this you can buy on AliExpress. It's basically a motor kit for to put in a boat, and it comes with the motors and the props, the motor props, and the shafts that go through out through the the bottom of the boat, and it's got little seals so you can seal it up really good, and which I'm gonna stress is that that's going to be a challenge for me as far as making it seaworthy. So I don't know. It's my first attempt at converting a model boat. I've seen them doing it on YouTube. There's a lot of content, but mostly battleships they do, and that's basically where I saw the idea for the to put the motors into the bat boat. You know, I will be doing other stuff. Don't think it's all Batman kind of stuff, but I will be doing a few different things from Batman because I like Batman. Also, I like Fast and Furious. I like drifting, and I like RC cars, and I like RC planes. So I'm converting a little bit of stuff. I'm doing also doing converting one of the foam Spitfires, small RC plane. Converting that, I'm using parts from the Iron Maiden Revell kit, and I'm gonna take that and put that into the plane itself. So it's not really a conversion, but it's sort of like a mock-up to make that Spitfire the actual Iron Maiden Spitfire, which I'm also a big fan of. And so those things are gonna come about in fruition. But right now we're concentrating on Brian's Eclipse, the Fast and Furious. And so I just want to go over a few little things with you guys. I'm going to set up the camera over the the bench so you guys can see what I'm doing. And so I'll be right back. Okay, so where we were, I'm mocking up the interior, and I put the seats in and everything, and as you can see, everything kind of fits right in there nicely. I tried to make it as close as I could so I can detail the interior. Covered up a lot of the electronics. There's some electronics in the front here that you can see. Right there. That's the transmitter, and we're going to run that through the back. So this actually comes off. So let me just start taking these pieces out. This is the dashboard, obviously, and we'll take the seats out and the center console. Everything comes out nicely, and the rear. So I had to cut out this back piece to put in the other electronics that we need to run the ESC, to run the motor and the servo and everything. So that I had to cut out. So what I did was I kind of cut out a little piece of the styrene right there, and I'm going to put that in place of the car. Get some more lighting up here. Okay, so that'll go over that, and it'll leave some room for the electronics. And then of course I'm going to detail all that up. The other thing I did was I used the OEM tires, the nice low profiles. I said I was going to use them, and I just cut a hole in it and then bolted it in, a couple little hex nuts, and used the Make It RC chassis platform. And what I did was I just put magnets on the bottom of the interior tub and magnets on the chassis. So when this will get glued up into the body, and then we'll just be able to put the body on and it'll snap into place. Looks like I'm still going to have to do a little bit more hacking back here so it'll fit perfectly. And then I'll secure this here and the wires. I'll neaten those up. I also ran the wires directly from the ESC right to the motor, and then shot the power out the back so I can put the battery on. The battery will sit right here, velcroed in. And yeah, that's basically it. So all these parts I'm going to get ready and prepped for paint. And yeah, that's another picture of it. Came out pretty good. And a lot of these parts are going to get ready. I'm going to do all the interior tub. I'm going to spray it in a black primer, and we're also going to spray out the body. We'll get the top coat on with a nice couple of shots of clear, and that'll be done. So that is what I'm doing right now. I will be doing a little bit of touch-up work here and there, and before I can actually spray these, I got to put the seat backs on. So for that, I'm going to use a little Tamiya glue, and this is the Mr. Cement Mix Deluxe. It's Mr. Hobby, I'm sorry. And it's the Mr. Cement Deluxe. I like it. It's good. It works real fast. And here are the seat backs. So we'll take these out. Sorry about that. Take these off. So just gonna cut them and clean them up a little bit. Make sure we get the nubs off them. Any flash, get rid of that. And just kind of clean up the seats a little bit. I do have, this does fit into the center console with the little tabs. I think I might actually, I don't know. We'll see. I might cut those out. I don't know. We'll see. So the interior is like a black with a tan. I'm sorry, black with like a grayish color. So I will go through my colors, but right now I'm just going to get all of this prepped. And then what I'll do is I got these little alligator clips. That's the console behind the steering wheel. So I'm going to be just clipping those onto alligator clips. And these little tabs come in handy right now. We'll just put that. Oh, look at that. So I'll use this tab to hold it on the clip. It's nice. Make sure it's snug. Yeah, so I can just spray it. And same thing with this. So I'm just getting everything ready for paint. Some nibs under here. You're really not going to see them, but I'll clean them up anyway. Looks really good. This kit was really nice. It had no flash. Now this is part of the engine bay. Now I'm on the fence with this one. I'm not sure if I'm going to put this in, but this has a lot of nice little details. It has, you know, the water pump, I mean the battery, and a few other little details that, you know, would be nice to get in there, windshield wiper box, all that stuff. So I don't know, maybe we'll detail this up and then we'll see if we can get it in there. So I'm going to spray it out anyway, just in case I use it. And where is a good way to clamp it? I guess right, let's see, probably by the pinholes. Yeah, so I'm gonna clamp it by the holes, and that'll go on the rack. And also, yeah, so let's get those seat backs on. So the seat backs, just take a little bit of liquid cement, brush it on there, like so. And we'll put the seat back on. These are nice seats. I'm going to detail these up really nice. Put some racing belts in there. And let's get this guy done. Okay. And there we go. So the seat backs are done. We'll put those on Eclipse. And those will be ready for paint. Another clip for another seat. Normally I'll take out the passenger seat and use that spot for electronics. Kind of make it look more like a movie stunt car, you know, just have the one, you know, the seat for the stunt driver. And this guy, like I said, I just cut out a piece of styrene and hooked it onto, these are rear speakers that go in the back. There's a nitrous bottle that goes in here. So I didn't want to take away from that because, you know, when you cut out for electronics, you know, there's a lot of exposed stuff. So that's why I kind of put that in there. So it fits really nicely with when everything is in. So that guy's going in for paint. I think we'll just grab the back of that. All right. So, okay, so we'll be right back and we'll be doing some painting. So what I was doing was I painted all of the interior in black, and then I'm going to go in and detail everything. But if you can see, it all came out pretty good. Um, I used a Vallejo primer black, and everything came out good. It shot really good. There's no spots where we missed or anything, so it was good. I didn't film this part because I figured I didn't want to bore you guys with spraying a couple little parts or whatever. But basically, I just did everything individually, sprayed it really well, and everything is still loose because I'm gonna individually detail everything. The dashboard, the seats. We're going to detail nice with we're gonna put seat belts in those, and we also got the rear with the speakers, and we'll put in a nitrous bottle right there. And then the interior, we got the center console, and everything else just came out great. So I said I'm going to be using the original rims and tires that came with the kit. So I'm going to have to cut the axles and level all that. But I don't do that until I get the body on. Now, the body, I did show you guys I was spraying that. I was originally using the Greatex Wicked Colors, and it came out okay. I just didn't like it was too metal flaky, I guess. I don't know. Sparkly, and it wasn't really movie unique. It wasn't, authentic enough for the color that it was really supposed to be. So this color I had ordered too. This is the actual Mitsubishi green color that they used on the car in the movie. I got this to a guy online, and it's actually made for this model, and it's a nice color. Came out good. There's some little blemishes up on the roof up here that I'm going to have to sand out, and I'm going to wet sand everything. There's some little bit, very little orange peel, but mostly it came out good. Little orange peel back in here. Yeah, that's about it. Besides that, the paint job came out nice. I haven't clear coated it yet. I'm going to wet sand it really good, then I'll clear coat it and put the decals on it. So yeah, so that's pretty much it for this video. Stay tuned, and we will be coming for the next video. We'll be finishing up with the detailing the interior, and then gluing that into the car, getting all the decals on, the windows in, all that good stuff. And I'll show you a few little tricks and techniques that I've learned on my journey, and that'll be working on the seat belts, and putting in some details in the dashboard as well, and trimming down the wheel base, the wheel axles, so that they fit nicely underneath the car itself, the body itself. And yeah, that's it. So if you guys can like and subscribe my video, if you like the content, leave a comment. Anything you guys see that maybe you'd like me to work on, or just leave a nice comment. And have a good night, good day, wherever, whatever time you're watching this. Take care.